Hello. It's how I do that. I love it. But hello. So I want us to do a reading for what does this person think about you? Whatever person comes to your mind when you clicked on this reading, whatever it is, that's the person. It could be two people. Shit, fuck if I know. Not fuck if fuck if I know. Okay, so we're just gonna see what this person thinks about you, maybe feels about you, kind of get a deeper understanding. Okay, so let's see what's going on. What maybe this person thinks and feels about you. Actually, we're going to start with our tarot deck. Let's start with that. I'm feeling that. I'm feeling called to it. Let's see what this person thinks and feels about you. Shakespeare, thank you for giving a clear, understanding message of truth, love, and honesty. Alrighty, let's gather these cards and see how they feel about you. What do they feel about the collective that's watching, Spirit? Or does their person they're thinking about feel about the collective? All right, we got Libra energy coming in, Justice energy coming in. It did come out in reverse, but also it was like halfway, so we'll do both. So you could be a little bit unbiased, unfair, or you could be fair. But it's definitely given that this person sees you as somebody that has like the power to build both. That's the energy that is given. It's given that you can do both, and sometimes they don't like the decisions that you may choose with the power that you do have. So they do know that you can make very wise decisions, very balanced decisions, unbiased, clear cut, has all the facts, has an understanding, wants to make sure that everything is weighed out equally. They have like the keys of understanding essentially with the keys of what to do, how to make it work, the progress, things of that sort. But you, but they sometimes feel like you abuse the power, which is also the Justice card in reverse. That's why I said it was in both. So they feel like sometimes you do both, and they don't like sometimes the decisions that you make or don't make. Card fell on the floor. Ooh, the Hangman. The Hangman. They feel like you are. I'm just gonna say, they feel like you're stuck in a spot, but you're judging other people. They feel like you're not moving, like time standing still to them. Like you ain't making no moves, you ain't making no action, you ain't about nothing. You not doing this, you not doing that, you not saying this, and but you feel like you got all the power to judge and wield. And they feel like you do, like you can make those decisions, but they're like you ain't even making a good decision in your life. So yeah, they feel like you're stuck in time. Like you're not moving. They ain't made no moves. They made no actions. They ain't done this for their life. They ain't done this. They ain't set this up. And it's like unless they can see, they don't believe it. Yeah. Oh, we got the magician and the fool in reverse. Yeah, they feel like you just do shit. They feel like you got, like I said, they feel like you got power, but like you're just spoiling it away. Like you're not doing anything with it. Your life is moved with no purpose. And this is so crazy because they have all major arcana cards coming out. All the pillar cards coming out for you and how they feel and think about you. They feel like you don't make the wisest decisions. Like you are just out here doing stuff. And then for the fool and magician, they feel like you really are a child. I'm hearing they're childish, they're immature, like, which is funny because you got the justice card. But it feels like again, like you have all this energy, but like you don't take action. You are the hangman. You're not actually taking action. You're just sitting there suspended. You're not doing anything with all this power. Like you're not doing anything. There's no effort. You got all this shit and you're not doing anything with it. And that's how they feel. And that makes them upset. That makes them angry. And in your head, it's like, it ain't why I'm here, Meg. Here come another bitch speaking of my moves. What the fuck do it got to do with you? You know? And it's when she say your hoes corny, secretly adore me, speaking of my life, because y'all's is so boring. And that could be the situation, that could be what's going on, but it definitely is given like they are upset that like this bitch got and it's good. be like your magical and spiritual gifts. It could be your opportunities that you get. It could be how you look, things of that sort. But it's like they're saying you got all. Oh yeah, they feel like you ain't doing shit with your life. You got the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. They feel like you got all this power, all this energy, all this potential, but you ain't doing shit with it, right? They feel like you're not doing shit with it. They feel like you out playing in the yard. You over here just doing random things like there's no meaning, no point to life for you. Like you just literally out here like a folly. And yeah, they really feel like you're not doing anything with your life. They feel like there's no progress. They feel like you don't trust yourself either. And I don't, we're gonna dive deeper in because I don't know. Part of me feels like this person doesn't have like mean or malicious intent necessarily. You probably like, bitch, what the fuck? They coming at me. But it almost feels like it's almost like a teacher authoritative figure almost, or somebody that feels like, or like somebody really close that you value their opinion, you value what they say, what they think, or how they feel or look at you. And this could be, I'm hearing children as well about their parents. This could be, yeah, I'm hearing it's children about their parents and feel like they didn't do anything and that they didn't set them up for the correct life. They didn't do anything with their life before they had them, why they had them. And now they're not doing anything. It's like, we all grown, so what's your excuse now? You're still not doing shit. I'm hearing this, I'm just speaking it, you know me, I'm gonna say it. I'm hearing it's, people in your life, your friends that I feel like, okay, we doing this, they doing this, and they still not doing nothing. They still talking about this. They still setting up a plan, but they ain't doing nothing, but they coming over here giving advice. They sharing information. I think that's also what's also making them upset is that you're still able to give wisdom. You're still able to give advice. It's like they got all these keys to wisdom. Like they said, it's not that they don't recognize it. Like I said, they recognize your power. They feel like you're just not using it. Or you're like, you talking about it, be like, you talking about this, you ain't even doing the shit that you need to do. You like get it together. And Pentacles is about hard work. It is about people that are focused. And so they feel like maybe you're not focused on things that you should be. And you also got the strength in reverse. So they feel like you just surrender to life, that you accept defeat. Um, and you were okay with it, and it is right under the Hangman because read it this way, this way. So we have 4 cards on top, which is the Justice, Hangman, the Magician, and the Fool. Justice and the Hangman are upright, and then the Magician and the Fool are in reverse. And then at the bottom, under that, under the Justice, we have the Seven of Pentacles, and then the Strength is right under the Hangman, and the Strength and the Seven of Pentacles are in reverse. Yeah. Say that. Then the next we have is the Eight of Pentacles. So yeah, right under the Magician card that came in upright, they feel like if you actually put intention and time and energy into your work, your passions and desires, you will be a lot farther. You wouldn't have the Fool in reverse where you're like at the beginning, but you don't know how to take the steps, and you're still in the Major Arcana where you're still trying to figure out pillars and purpose in your life. They're like, no. You'll be like the Eight of Pentacles where you're able to bust out your passions, able to share it, able to express it. You're able to be out there, you're able to do what you need to do. You're able to, reap in what you sowed, essentially. So with taking that in as a means of being like I said, they feel like your energy is being wasted. Like you're just really wasting your energy. Like you could do so much more. You could be so much more. You can have so much more if you just did if you just did so much more. Yeah, they think this sets of wands about you. They want you to have a change, a metamorphosis, and that's right under the Fool card, and that also came in upright. So they want you to do something. They feel like you're not doing anything. They feel like you're not moving. You're not taking action. You're, like I said, you ain't making no moves, and you feel like, why is another bitch focusing on my moves? Like what? Like I'm, and that's why the Hangman is also upright because it's like I'm taking maybe a moment to reflect, to think, but And essentially, they feel like, no, you're not. You got missed opportunities. That's why it's that way. It's not in reverse. You got missed opportunities. This and that. You're not feeling this way. They're feeling this way. Like, you aren't taking the time. But you're like, no, I am. That's why I'm able to help you because I got a little extra time. But they feel like the Eight of Pentacles, with the Eight of Pentacles and the Six of Wands, that baby, you ain't doing nothing. You're not making no moves. Like, you've been talking, I'm hearing like they've been talking about this and been setting up a plan. They start and then they don't finish. Or, they always talking about this and what I should do, or setting it up. I've been telling them, I've been giving them advice. Like, I was telling them what they should do. It's like it's always, not always, but that's what I'm say. It's like they're consistently talking about it and saying it. And it's like you have this crowd of people around you essentially. It's like they feel like you just accepted defeat in your life. They feel like you not making those conscious, precious steps that show them that you're making moves, that you're not making moves, that you're just lollygagging in the garden and things of that sort. And in some sense, like I said, it doesn't feel. We got Sash energy coming in, right? With the Temperance card. And it doesn't, like I said, it doesn't feel like that. It just, it feels like they want you to do something. They with this Temperance card, is like, again, and the Justice card is like, you have all these resources, and they really like keep pushing it. Like, you ain't doing nothing. And that's the person you're thinking about, whomever or whoever they may be. They just feel like you just sitting in your ass, or you just sitting on your thumb and you just spinning around. Okay, you're not doing anything. They're like, again, it's like you saying, they started and they stopped and they planning. It's like, they ain't ever gonna do it. I've been doing it for this long, and I've been doing it this far, and they still ain't there. And like I said, it also is giving that parent and child energy of like, man, I already been past them. They still sitting there not making the moves. They ain't doing this, da da da. But it's also giving that close friend or family energy where it's like, man, see, I'm gonna have to leave mama do this. They ain't on their stuff. And I'm just like, almost like with this Temperance card coming in, not only for their energy, what they're thinking or feeling, but even with this Eight of Pentacles and the Six of Wands coming up, it's like, you do have the potential. You do have the power to do that. But they ain't their business of what you do with it or not. How they feel like you should be utilizing your power or not. It's your power. It's your energy, and nobody can make you use it for what they want to use it for. But with their energy coming in, it is so strong and heavily, it's almost like whisper, whisper. you know and nobody want to have that whispering energy. That's why I was like, it doesn't feel malicious, but that can be unintentionally malicious, unintentionally disruptive, unintentionally mean, unintentionally necessary, unintentionally sending out evil, negative energy, unintentionally sending out like blockades and disregards, like, they ain't did it now, they ain't gonna never gonna do it. Keep talking the talk, keep talking the talk, and it's the sense of like, you are operating and moving on your own time, especially with all these cards: the Magician, the Fool, Seven of Pentacles, Strength, Eight of Pentacles, Six of Wands. It's like, but you are powerful, and they recognize that. And part of them may be jealous, maybe bitter, because it's like, I did this and I have to do this, and it's almost like they're judging your story as well, which is why the Justice card came in, because they feel like you kind of judging. And it's like, in that sense, and it's like, that doesn't need to happen. That doesn't need to be that way, right? So we also have the Page of Swords coming in, right? A bully, troublemaker, imposter. This is their energy. Like I said, it's their energy is very mixed in. They feel, like I said, it feels mean, almost like a bully, right? Like, it's like, okay, like, all right, I'm not taking your advice because I didn't ask for your advice. It's kind of your energy, but them are like, but you ain't doing nothing. You got all this power and you ain't doing it. You ain't making a move. You ain't doing it. I would have been had. I would have, and I said it could have been with your looks. Like, if I looked like that, I would have been did this. It could be with your career. I would have been, it's like, whatever it is in your life, whoever you're thinking about, it's like, they're like, I would have been did this. I could have had this. They always doing this. They say this and this and that. And it's like, they got all this. I'm so waiting on them. About time. About time. I've been waiting. It's been how? It's just certain things like that where it's like, the fuck? You tell this I got on my night shit, so sorry. So you can just tell it's just like, it's almost like I want what they got. I want what they got. It's kind of what I'm like, I want what they got. I want what they got. Ten of Swords. They feel like you cramped in a space where you thought it was solitude, you thought it was, truth and all these things, and it was like, all this power. You know what I can do with their power? Y'all use me. Call me. It's giving. Spirit is. I love my ancestors. They said it's giving pick me energy. Pick me. I can use it. I can take the power. I can do it. But they don't know. They don't know like what I had to step over, what I had to go through. I'm not even look. I'm holding this on my feet. You don't know how the way that I balance things is not going to be the way that you balance things. The power that I got and what's going on, the way that how it's operating, you may feel like a certain way, but baby, I do me. I do me. I need water before I start getting into this next part, okay? Excuse me. All right, let's get into it. Let's see what's going on with their shadow and hidden truth energy. Okay, let's see what's going on in the shadows and the hidden truth. What they really feel. Because we already know that they feel like you ain't doing shit with your life. You got wasted potential. You still at the start of your journey, but you're not doing nothing with all this starter energy. They like, you got a brand new car, tank full of gas, everything's good, engines checked, brand new windshields, all this, and you ain't doing nothing with it. Man, it's just like, yeah, I am though. So what is this person energy that the collective is thinking about? What is their hidden truth or inner shadow energy? Mm-hmm. Some of you don't want to talk to this person. Some of you realize how they were acting and you separated yourself. That's why I said that whispering, because some of them all they can do is whisper about you. Because they don't talk to you no more. Or you're thinking about not talking to them, but they have thank you for leaving me. It was my fault, but I blamed you. Right? And like I said, it's like this energy of like, I can do it, I can have it, I can do, they ain't doing that. If it was me, if it was me, so with this, thank you for leaving me, it's whereas, they got a revelation, they got a wide rude awakening. They wanted to be you, that they didn't realize what you went through. They didn't realize all this pain, the struggle of you, the fighting of the beast. I didn't get defeated by life, bitch. I was taking a break. And they felt like part of what they went through, and that's why they always say be careful what you wish for, because it's very powerful. Be careful what you wish for, and not in means of scaring you, but be intentional. Be careful. If this is what I want, I'm wishing for and manifesting, I'm gonna be careful with it. I'm gonna make sure that this is gonna be exactly what I'm looking for. Mm-mm-mm. Like I don't know what to say. We will be together again. This energy is very obsessive over your power. Very, I could have. That was me. How you still talking about me, but we ain't talking? How you still talking about me, but you don't believe in me? We are still talking. How you still talking about me, but you feel like I ain't doing shit in my life? You feel like this is what I could be, but I'm not that, and I'm not doing anything to get there. So that's also why they have. It was my fault, but I blamed you. We will be together again because they feel like I'm getting this energy of I'll come back to you. Thank you for leaving me. Thank you for giving me that reflection because I don't know what to say. I don't know how to say it, and they're gonna have to be very truthful and honest with how they treated you. Like I said, it didn't feel malicious. It didn't feel bad. I love you, but they're gonna have to be very honest with how they acted. This energy ain't okay. This energy ain't cool. You feel me? Like it ain't right. So you can love somebody, but they get the actions of something that doesn't feel like love, that doesn't feel like care, that doesn't feel like the temperance energy, right? It feels more like the page of swords. That bully energy that, you ain't doing it right. Don't you dare try to judge. You ain't got the wisdom, and they know that you have the wisdom, the understanding, and that's why they blamed you because they feel like, yeah, they took the easy way out. I look for you everywhere. Like I said, you are very prominent on their mind, very obsessive. It was like you left your mark very strong, very heavy. They look for you everywhere. Like, ooh, I remember they used to do that. I remember they used to say this. I remember they used to set this up for me, and whatever it is, you're powerful. Like I said, the magician card, the fool card, seven of pick, eight of pick, six, like all this power, they recognized it, they knew it, they felt it, and yet in a sense they tried to undermine it because you weren't doing with the power what they felt like you should have. And I was like, bitch, it's my power. Whoever had me eating your food and you eating in a certain way, it's like, why are you eating it like that? Bitch, it's my food. I'm consuming it. I have to enjoy it. And that's how you feel. And I didn't feel this. I did a few readings. I did a love reading. And then before I did a love reading, I did another reading that I sadly didn't record my voice on because the sound was down. But anywho, on the way. But I didn't feel this much, like, I'm feeling your almost like rage and upsetness with them. Like, how dare you? Like, how dare you don't know what I've been through, you don't know what I've experienced, and you being my friend, especially with Leo energy, Leos do get this like this spotlight energy, this fire energy of like being in the spotlight and judged and seen and shown in a different way. And it's just like, I ain't that. It ain't me. But definitely this obsessive energy of them wanting it, and part of them they get it, and that's why they blame you, that's why they left, that's why they took the easy way out. They're hoping to come back together again because they're realizing, yeah, mm, yeah. And we also have your body language says so much. Your body language says so much. And then I'm really feeling, in all honesty, your energy was given the tempers. This was your body language. You were just like I said, you were taking and biding your time. And your body language saying that, especially with this also being, I wish you could come back. I look for you everywhere. It was definitely giving projection. Like even shit, with this, it's projecting a light. They were really much projecting, and I'm hearing it's because I didn't know what to do with my power either. Or I didn't feel like my power was as good or as strong or as powerful as yours. So I undermined it. I like you weren't doing what you needed to do with it or should have been doing with it. I feel like you weren't where you needed to be or should have been because of what you have or who you are. And it's just like it's almost like when we're talking to the government, right? Just like, why the fuck aren't you doing what you need to do? Right? And it's just in all honesty, like, why aren't you doing what you need to do? It's just like, I gotta go through this, I gotta do this, and if they deny me, then I can't do it. So it's like, I am. They're not. But just in a wonderful world, if they were, if they were, it's just like it goes through a few different channels of what they can and can't do. So again, it's just like you were walking around with this Sag energy, this focused, direct energy. This I'm learning, I'm taking a moment, so my passion and drive. And they felt it. Like I said, yeah, they said, thank you for leaving me. I'm different now. That's why they feel like you'll be get together again. That's why they don't know what to say. Because beforehand, they did take the easy way out. They did. They were projecting. They were having these slick comments, shady jokes, things of that sort. Because they feel like again you weren't doing what you wanted. They were saying things like, "I can't believe it." Like I said, it's giving very parent or child energy, or like very friend energy. And like this, like why aren't they doing it? Like why aren't they doing it? I don't get it. And yet they also get into lover energy. Yeah. Getting a lover energy, a friend energy, and a parent and child relationship energy. Um, where the child feels this way, you feel this way about your lover, or sorry, your lover feels this way about you, or your friend feels this way about you. Sorry, but so your parent is how your child feels. If you're thinking about, you get what I'm saying. You know what you're thinking about. Okay. Um, we have, I wonder if you're happy without me. I know I messed everything up. Like I said, it's even when people start feeling this energy unintentionally without their malice, because yeah, I love you, it can turn into that. It's like, why aren't they doing It's like now I'm shy, side-eyeing them, shading them, throwing all this extraness, doing all these extra things, because I feel like they're not doing what I feel like they should be doing with their life because of what they have or what they are experiencing or going through. Oh, oh, shame. So they know that they messed everything up. They wish that you would come back. They're different now, but they took the easy way out. And that's why when they do come back, they're going to need to acknowledge what they did, how they were acting, and what they were saying. Because it's the truth. They were acting in a way that was, they feel like they can be a better you than you because of their own energy. Because they feel like I don't know my own energy. And that's why we also got you are not part of my plan. Because with them being different now, with them realizing that now, they're realizing I can never have your power. I can never have what you're going through. I can never, you, with all that power, you know how much responsibility you got? I don't want that. I don't, I'll pass. I'll pass. I won't pass. But beforehand, with all this energy of them feeling like, but deep down, this is how they really feel. Deep down, they realize, like, them. I'm blaming them. I'm acting like this. I'm doing this. I'm acting like it's their fault for the way that I'm acting, and I'm projecting it because of my insecurities, my doubt in myself, my feeling like I don't have a lack, especially with this justice card coming out. Like I said, it was sideways, so it's not. I take that as for me, the upright and the reverse, or the upright and the shadow. Um, it's being a sense of like they feel like you do have the opportunity to be biased and unbiased, to be fair and unfair, to be kind and compassionate, but be strict and rigid. They feel like you have this capacity to be both, and they feel like you have all these keys, this knowledge, this power, this source, this authority about you, this regalness, this strength, and all this, and they feel like you're not using it the way that I would use it. You're not doing it the way I would do it. You're not putting it to work. You have so much attention, but you're not using it. It's going to waste. All these powers are like you ain't even using your creativity. You ain't did nothing. Wow, it's creative. It's all this stuff that they're saying, but deep down they realize like I don't think I got my shit together. I like took the easy way out. We don't talk no more. I can be around it. I realized it. It's turning into bitterness and resentment. Like, I wonder if you're happy. I hope that you're happy without me. Like, because you made me happy. And I hope that I gave you some type of energy. Hope that you'll come back because I do love you and I do care about you. That's why I feel like you weren't with, So it feels like that. And that's why they say you're not a part of my plan because there's a sense of, I knew exactly what I was doing. They know, like I said, they know. Like I said, whether they feel like this energy is intention or not, but they know I knew exactly what I was doing, and I wish things could be different. They do. That's why they hoping that you'll come back, hoping that you'll be around, hoping that you'll see them, and it's just like, and that's when it's gonna come up to you. You can, because with the Temperance energy, people think compassion is like, oh, like come in, and yeah, compassion comes with that strength, with that wisdom, with that understanding of like, yeah, I'm being compassionate enough to let you know, like, hey, thank you for that. Thank you for sharing. But no, it doesn't make you less compassionate because you have boundaries, because you're no longer wanting to be involved with somebody, or because you're like, no, I understand. That's actually my compassion showing through. That's me being gentle and kind and graceful with myself and with you. That's that balance. That's me being gentle with adding all those multiple mixtures together. You know? Alrighty, what do we have for the collective in regards to we how to heal what's going on with this person? So I'm feeling that there is a lot of hurt with this relationship, a lot of like, ain't nothing gonna heal you like water. But even with this Temperance card coming in, the full energy, dancing over the water, right? If with the Temperance, she's balancing all those mixtures by the water, different elements, creating something. But water is very cleansing, it's very purifying, it's deep, it's nourishing. Or made up of water. Oh, not a lot, but enough. And like I said, with all this rage, like I said, y'all energy is like up there. This water will calm. I'm literally looking at the water. It's calm me. It'll calm you. It'll relax you. It'll help you be a little bit more safe. There's a ringing in my ear. Ah, shit. It is sent to you. So to help you healing of this relationship, because they were, like I said, it's somebody that you're close to. It's a parent relationship, parent and child, or a friend relationship, or a love relationship. Somebody that you were intimately close with and that you aren't. And that does change things. And Libras are also about that balance. So again, it's pulling back into that. And water will help you, especially with you feeling all this heat. It's almost giving the fire and energy. You're burning up so much. You're feeling all of it. And that's why I was like, every time I you was speaking, like, bitch, I was resting. Bitch, like, I didn't do nothing. Like, it just felt like that. And it's just like, okay, let me take a salt bath. Let me take a steam shower. Let me cleanse myself. Let me go near water, go to a lake, go to an ocean, things of that sort, and just look at the water and go into a trance and focus on that because like I said, whether this person was doing it maliciously or not, they still sent out that energy. You know, they're like, they ain't doing shit. I can do it. Damn, let me try to do all that energy, whatever that was, projection or not, insecurities or not, bitterness or not, resentment, whatever it was, they still sent it out. And so cleansing that of that as well, and possibly how that made you feel to get a better understanding of it, not to dismiss it, but to truly understand and to sit with it. Get near water. Get around water. Shit, drink some more water. Pull out that big ass jug as we seen. Like, get what you need to heal because with all this, it's definitely gonna come in. Um, and like I said, they could be leaving because and taking the easy way out, or they could have left and took the easy way out and blamed you and did all this stuff. Like it's your fault because this happened with the relationship and this happened with the relationship, and it's a realization that they know that they messed up. I know I messed everything up. you know, because they know that what they were acting, what they were saying and doing behind the scenes, and how they truly felt about you and your own energy. And like I said, that energy ain't good. You don't want that. So go ahead and cleanse that off of you, okay? So that has been your reading for what that person thinks and or feels about you. And yeah, like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I hope that you guys have a good day. Yeah.